everybody, welcome back to my Flosstube. It's been about a month since my last recording, which is better than it was before. So I decided to film now. Got some natural sun still, even though it's just about 5. And if I get distracted, it's because I have the Olympics playing on my TV. Ready to pause it if something good comes on. So anyways, let's get started. I have a few finishes. Where did I put these? They're over here. That I did. You guys might remember this one I'm working on. Fiona the Fae. I have her all done. And this is as FFO as they're going to get for now until I have more done. Because I'm not going to do like FFO each individual one. I'm going to do them in groupings. So she's my second one that I have done right now. So Michelle, you should be getting this pattern. I'll be sending this pattern out soon. Alright, so there's that one I finished. And then I did this little Mill Hill I Heart Stitching. This was really fun, although I usually love them when they're more beaded, but this was still a really cute one to do. Did that one. And then I did, my birthday's in January, so I decided to do this little January flip it. Got my Valentine's Day nails still. Yep. So I finished that. If anyone wants this, let me know. I'm done with it. Obviously, I use the buttons, so it's just the pattern. But if you want just the pattern, let me know. And then my last finish is I did a little Mill Hill mug. It was a really quick, cute one. I joined a Facebook group, Mill Hill Mondays, and so Mondays we're supposed to stitch on something Mill Hill. And I did this in like all the stitching one night and the beading the next night. So, those are all my finishes. Whips. Whew. So to keep track of all my stuff, I got a calendar. It was like $2 on clearance at Hobby Lobby. And I just write down what I worked on that day and then like color code it. Black is something I've been working on a while. Red is finish, and blue is a start. And then in the day-to-day part of it, I'll write down, you know, what I finished, if I changed anything, what fabric I stitched it on, if I changed any threads or anything like that. I'll write that down there. So let's see. Since I posted my video, I had all those finishes. The other thing I worked on is Secret Sleigh Society by the Frosted Pumpkin. I'm working on the red. Almost done with the red. And then I'll do the white puff, and then there's more white at the bottom. And the word Secret Sleigh Society. The Secret Sleigh Society is also surrounded by entirely white, but I'm probably not going to do that large chunk of white. I just don't think it's necessary. But otherwise, this is really cute. It's not too bad to... I thought it was going to be really fiddly, and I thought I was going to super hate this, but I don't hate it. It's not my favorite, but I don't hate it. So I worked on that for a while, because that takes a while to get stitching. Let's see, the next thing I worked on was my tattoo. I got called out on that. Thanks, Drew. My tattoo stitch along. I'm pretty far. I've been working on this during the Olympics a lot. So this is where I'm at. I finished up, basically I was up to here for the longest point, and then I basically finished all this motif added in the swords, and I'm now working on the Believe. But really liking it. Really love the colors are amazing, and the fabric I'm using is a Sparklies design. It's called Dusk by Sparklies Hand Dyed Fabrics. It has like goes from like blue. It's really hard to see, but it goes from like a blue to like a pink to a white. And I just thought that gradient would be pretty awesome with all those colors being in the pattern. So we got, that's the other one I've been working on quite a lot. The last couple days I've been in a mood. I've been like starting a bunch of things, but they just haven't been working out for me. I tried, Connie G has a back stitch along that's going to go on for a while. And so I started that, and this is actually, so this is what I have. This is the first month they came out with. And this is actually the second time, okay, third time I've stitched this, because the first time I hated the fabric. I loved the fabric, I just didn't like a backstitch only chart on the fabric. It was just too difficult for me. So I decided I'd go with this one because I like this fabric. It's a nice ship's manner. The size worked, everything. So then I picked some floss and stitched it. And the floss I first picked didn't didn't show very well, so I picked another one. And when I first started stitching, it was the brown. I thought, okay, but then it turned out the yellow isn't showing up very well. And then I got super annoyed, and I was like, you know what? I stitched it. It's done. Let's move on to the next block. The next color I chose for the next block wasn't showing up, and I was just like, you know what? You're going in timeout because you only stitch things that make you happy, and this was not making me happy. So, yeah. If I need that fabric, I'll unpick it. And then the other thing I'm stitching right now is things I know from our very own Marissa at Kissa Creations. I love this pattern. It does not love me. No, just kidding. The pattern's great. I'm having trouble. I chose this fabric. See, and it's showing up really well here. I chose this fabric. I changed all the floss to Fancy Floss Color and Cotton because I had it all. And I thought, oh, that'll be nice to flip it, to switch it out. And I thought, I like this fabric. This is a Most Sale fabric. So I thought this, but stitching it, I'm afraid that it doesn't show up well enough. So now I'm just annoyed at myself. I'm like, do I need to rip this all out and start over again? Do I need to choose a whole nother fabric? I don't know. So this went in timeout for a little while because I'm just not sure if it's just my lousy choices at fabric and colors or what else. I don't know. And then the final thing I have been working on is the tiny Valentine stitch along. There's 3 more motifs that were released. There's a bike with a basket of flowers, candy hearts, and a cupcake. And those I can do those in like a day. So probably on Saturday or tomorrow, maybe I'll sit down and stitch those up. Heck, maybe tonight during the Olympics. Probably not. I'll probably do tattoo during tonight's. Yeah, well, it's cute. And I just got, a little piece of fabric and just thought it would be cute. Didn't change anything up on this. So that's how that goes. So oh, hold on. I'm gonna have to lean towards my camera. Oh. Forgot. I am also doing the class stitch along. I don't know if I showed this or not, but my potions section is done. And look at that stupid French knot. That's pretty awesome. Best French knot I've ever done. So Abby Top Knot Stitcher was talking about this the other day in her video. And I agree. The patterns are not the most magnificent. This cat is really weird. And then the fact that she forgot the lines around the eyes for the glasses just is a little... But I don't know. I feel bad. I knew she put a lot of work and thought into these. And so I'm willing to keep going, giving it a try. And I bought the kit. And it takes me like a day so far to stitch what needs stitching. I did change this up some. I changed the color of the cauldron. I like a black cauldron. No handle because I thought that was weird. And I added some pink to it, because someone is adding, they're backstitching in the words of the spell. So like whatever spell, what the spell that you use to turn the goblet, you know, the mouse into the goblet, or vice versa, they're backstitching that in, and then like the love potion. And so I thought I might go back and do that, and that way with the pink bubbles it might be more love potion-y. But we'll see. I mean, it's not one that I'm crazy attached to, but it's not one that's difficult for me to do. It's not hard for me to keep doing them. Like I said, I have the kit, so I have all the floss. I have everything I need for it. So all I need to do is just sit down and take a day or so and work on it, and wait till the next month. And they, you know, get better. I really liked her Nintendo Stitch Along. I mean, I don't agree with all the games on her Nintendo Stitch Along, but I like how it was done. And she did another little gamer one that I really liked. That was cute. So yeah, we'll just have to see. I'm still willing to work on it. It's not, hasn't made me as upset as some of my other whips lately. So yeah, so that's my final whip. And the last one, I am going to start the Stitchabella Weasley Stitch Along for our Love Nest, because I happen to have the pattern. And so I thought, ooh, I'll do that too. It started yesterday, the 14th. I have all my floss chosen. I'm going to use all color and cotton for all the instead of the crescent colorways and the Weeks Dye Works, and then just the regular DMC. Now I'm not a giant, like, the pink is all right. I don't mind the pink, but I love purple. So I was thinking of switching all the pink in the chart to this awesome purple Frozen Berry from Color and Cotton. I don't think it'll be too weird with the other colors. I mean, you're switching out pink for purple. It's not like, oh my god, it's never going to happen before. So I just need to decide what fabric I'm going to stitch it on. I'm thinking I might bring the pink in from Fairies Wear Boots from Color Cascade Fabrics, because I think the purple will show nicely, and the other colors, I mean, obviously they go with pink. They added that. So either that, or I might just go with a basic fabric that I have, because I'm tired of fighting with fabric right now, fabric colors. Although I love fabric colors, don't get me wrong. I have a giant stack of fabric to show you. But I'm having difficulty choosing out the right fabric and thread patterns right now. So I'm going to huff. So I have that all ready to go. I had my husband make me a working copy at his work. Now I just need to choose the fabric. All right, that's the last. Plans, I don't make plans. I just stitch what I want to stitch, because she's Louise. It's my hobby. It's not my job. So let's get started on the largest section of my video, and that is loot. Because I have them right here. I got 2 pins from Accio Stitchery. Of course, I got my Hufflepuff Pride pin. Because if you're not proud to be a Hufflepuff, you're not a Hufflepuff. Let me just tell you that. We are the awesomest house. Because, let's face it, Hufflepuff sounds like a hug, and that's what we give, is giant hugs. Yep, so I got that. And then I got this one, the Night Bus and Peter Pan and London and some awesome things. So I got that pin. I got a bunch of needle minders. I got a bunch from, jeez Louise. I think I stole it back. Stole it back. Yep, oh, there we go. Okay, so I got a bunch from Heather, Imperfectly Perfect Stitcher. I'm always want to call her the Imperfectly Perfect because she's so perfect. So I got, jeez Louise, needle minders. Needle minders from her. I got this cool flower skull. I got this. And I got a bottle of poison. And then that's her Facebook group where she posts all her needle minders. So those. I got these from Armada Designs. She gets the Disney pins, and then she basically takes the pin part out and makes them into needle minders. So I got the Haunted Mansion and I got Minnie. Very glary, but awesome. I love those. And then my best friend Crystal sent me some needle minders from the Everyday Stitcher. She got them for me for my birthday. She got me Pinkie Pie because I like to think I'm Pinkie Pie. I'm not as upbeat as Pinkie Pie. She got me a little bell. She got me a Luna. And I already broke the magnet. Like the first second I was like, oh, my husband was just like, you should not be allowed things. I dropped my yogurt today and it literally arched over the couch. And I was like, really? I have someplace to be. I was like, puppies, come get your yogurt. And then I didn't show this last time, but Shelly Stacy, one of my viewers, one of my friends, I'd sent her a chart and she'd sent me this lovely little puppy needle minder. Thank you. So thank you. I love it. Now it'll have to go up on my board. I'm running out of room. Don't tell my husband. I just haven't put some up, and that's why there's still room up there. And I'm using a couple. So those are all my needle minders. And then Crystal, when she also sent me this. I haven't hung it up yet. I meant to show it last time, but it got buried under stuff. We've been friends since high school, so she changed this up so it looks like me and her. Cause yeah, we're kindred souls, stitchers, whatever, spirits. So yeah, and I love this frame. Jeez, Crystal, good job. Let's see. Oh, for my birthday, what did I do with it? Jeez, I lost a pair of scissors, you guys. I'm gonna be in trouble. Oh, here. This is what I got for my birthday. My husband got me scissors. If it can't be bought on Amazon, he doesn't buy it. But I love these. I love these scissors. I love these embroidery scissors. So that's what I got for my birthday. My mom got me a gift certificate to my LNS. And then I didn't tell my husband, but I'd bought myself these rose gold embroidery snips from Hirschner's. Also came with a pretty awesome charm thingy thread cutter. I have a couple of those. They're good. I take them on planes when I fly. When I flew to Europe last year, I flew to New York, flew to London, flew to Ireland, took the train to Paris, flew back to the US. No problem whatsoever with my thread cutter. They didn't bat an eye. So they didn't care. I got some of these. Geez Louise. I'm a mess. I got some of these. It's basically a giant ribbon that's machine embroidered or whatever, but I can cut it along the seam and then stitch it on to a stitch piece if I'm giving it away or anything else like that. So they know it's handmade by me. This was actually pretty cheap. It took a little while to get here, but that's because it has to be handmade, The thing I got was Cindy's Cross Stitch Store. I think it's on Facebook. Was giving out a sample of Pat's favorite needle. Sample size 24, 26, and 28. If you've never bought it before, it was $3, and you got the you got these 3 needles. So to try them out. I haven't tried them out yet, basically, because I had them in my thing to show. So now that I've shown them, I can start using them. Honestly, I usually just keep the needles from the Mill Hill kits and keep using those, which probably isn't good because I started using another one and it's like thin like a beading needle and it's like bending and I'm like, that's supposed to happen? Probably not. The thing I got was Plan to Stitch. I got these cute little paperclip bookmark things for my planners and patterns and things like that. And then I also got some stickers from her. Good grief. Flosstube stickers, so I can put them in my calendar to remind me when I recorded and when I need to record. And then movie night stickers, so I remember when to plan dates with my husband. And then these little checklist stickers, I really like these. So yeah, I got those. Those are all nice. I'm happy with those. I'm dropping it in my bag, so I put them away. And then Stitchy Box, their Stitchy store was open. So I got some things from there. They had this pretty awesome, fancy trim. So I got a foot of that. So I love the bling. I love the bling. So I got a foot of that from the Stitchy store. Because I don't get the regular boxes every month. But if I see something that I adore on their Stitchy store, I'll get it. I got 2 packages of these little Bugle Beads. Did I show this already? It's not. I shouldn't have. It was in my bag. But I really love them. That's probably like icicles or something. And then opaque galvanized late teal. Sorry, itchy eyebrows. I don't know what that's about. And nickel frosted dark purple. Can never have too many pretty beads. I also got a skein of limited edition Gast. I love the variegation in this. It's showing up on camera even actually better than I can see it right now. And then Stitchy Box exclusive Dinky Dyes. This blue is so pretty. It's darker in. That's better. I just love deep blues like that. So I got those from the Stitchy Box store, and I got a bunch of patterns. I bought some stuff from Michelle's Bendy Stitchies de-stash sale and McKenna Stitching and Sequins. I can't remember what I got from each person, but I know I bought stuff from them. Here's the postcard from Michelle. Thanks, Michelle. I do know I did get this fabric from Michelle. Love it. It's a little bit rougher than I'm used to, fabric-wise, but it's so pretty. Figure out something gorgeous to put on there. And I know she put this in because I won this one, the Wish Upon a Jar, in one of the things. So I got that. So let's go on with the other patterns I got. I got All Is Calm, All Is Bright. I just thought this was, I saw this and I was like, I need that pattern. So I bought it. And then No Pattern Travels Alone. So I know I bought this one with it. It's just the key and the gate. The key and the gate. And there's like a QR code you can scan, and it tells you how they put these all together. But I just like the simple. It was like $1 or something and on clearance. And so I just got this to travel with my other one. And last time I was talking about Mill Hills and I thought I'd lost one. I got naughty. Because I'm naughty. But I love this one. Comes with everything. Another Jingle Bell. I also got Lizzie Kate, You Have Stolen My Heart. One of the things I really like about this is I can change out the colors of the hearts pretty easily and not have any sort of issue with how's it going to work in the rest of the pattern. This one I do know I got from Michelle. It is the Spirit of Holiday Giving Angel Dimensional Ornament, or it also has the fabric chart if you don't want to do it like her regular ones on perforated paper. But that is so gorgeous. And then I got Love Never Fails. And then I also bought Jardin Privé. I got this off Stash and Load. Jardin Privé ABCs. The ABCs, because I wanted this so bad when she was doing it. And I just didn't have the nerve to get it. And so when I saw it on Stash and Load, I was like, getting it. So, very happy with this. Oh my god, this is so huge though. I also got this one. I want to be your favorite hello and your hardest goodbye. First you see in the morning and last you see at night. I just love this so much. And I think with some variegated thread that would be beautiful. And this is the one I got from McKenna. What Lies Beneath. As an archaeology major who studied forensics for a little while, I find that hilarious. Color blocked. They keep calling me, telling me that my Apple computer is broken. We don't own Apple products in this household. My husband is in IT. He loathes Apple products. No, he really does. Just like Jennifer Brandt's husband. If you don't watch her YouTube, you need to. She's good. What the heck? Also, I went on a fabric spree, you guys. Holy moly. So, Fiberlicious was clearing out a bunch of her stock. And so I got a bunch of stuff from her. I got this piece of 28 count Lugana in violet. First of all, look at that purple. Second of all, look at how much I got of it. It is 26 by 36. I could freaking maybe make a shirt. My dog thinks it's a blanket for her. Just kidding. She's never touched it. But yeah, so went a little overboard. So I got that in violet because this color is so gorgeous, you guys. That is my favorite color. What did I get? Oh, I got this. It's a 28 count linen in opalescence. This one's not as big. It's a 17 by 26. How awesome is this fabric? I'm thinking a fairy of some sort. If I ever stitch one, it's going to go on here. Actually, I just ordered a butterfly fairy from Under the Sea Fabrics. So, but I don't think that one actually will go on this fabric because it's a blue base. And I think this is too much for that. So, we'll see. I'll have to see when I get it here. Also, she was having grab bags. So I got an opal grab bag, an even weave grab bag, and a linen grab bag. The blue piece I'm stitching the Valentine's on, it came from the linen grab bag. In the linen grab bag, there's no sizes, there's no counts, there's no, you know, colors or anything. It's just pieces of linen, pieces of even weave, pieces of open, depending on what you got. But sometimes it's nice just to have, you know, what do I have? Just grab a small piece of this for the Valentine's stitch along. I just wanted something quick to stitch. And I liked the variety. So this one's darker in person than it's shown. That's better. But, so that is my linen grab bag. The even weave grab bag. I mainly stitch on even weave just because sometimes the linen to me sometimes can feel rougher, but also the counting, the nature of linen, the slubs, the unevenness annoys me. So I said I mainly get linen even weave when I'm buying on my own. Sorry, I'm pausing it because the second run of the giant slalom is coming up. You listen to me right now. It's not listening to me. But it's just nice to have little, you know, ornaments will go great on these, just small pieces, little things that I want to stitch. And I'm like, I don't want to ruin a whole big piece of fabric to stitch this one little thing. Now I don't have to worry about that. You know, stitch colors are things that I wouldn't normally stitch on. So. That's the even weave grab bag. This was basically, I told my husband it was my Valentine's Day present. It wasn't. He still got me flowers and chocolates. And a stuffed unicorn. He gets me a stuffed animal every year. He says, you're going to have a lot because we're going to be married a lot. And I was like, you're so dumb. I love him so much. Isn't this so pretty, you guys? Oh, so pretty. I'm like a hoarder. I'm like a dragon. I'm just sit on my giant hoard of pretties. Right, so those are all my fabric acquisitions outside of monthly clubs. That'll come next later. Other patterns I also got, Alchemical Romance. I love how it talks about, like, it gives you the names of the alchemical symbols. I can't say that word apparently. It's left my brain. I got some Soda Stitch patterns from Trisha at 3 to Al Threads. Oh my god, have you seen the new ones? The Disney Princess ones? And oh my god, I love them so much. Sorry I'm breaking out. It's like PMS week, and so this is what you get. But I just thought she was adorable. I love the little kitty in a bucket. When I'm outside cleaning, my dog stares at me from the couch like, what are you doing, you crazy lady? And then I love this one. My mom always called me Butterfly and my sister Bird. Because I'm flighty and my sister's loud. That's how I like to think of it. So those are all my new patterns, kind of. I was in a Christmas gift exchange or ornament exchange, and on my birthday, I got my package from my partner. So yeah, fun birthday surprise. And so that came with some stuff. Let's look at this gorgeous finished piece. It's not Christmas, but I don't care that it's not Christmas. It's amazingly finished. Way better than what I sent her. Because I'm not that good of a finisher. So, very happy with that. And then a little storage bag. You never have too many of those. It's a cute little tag. I'm totally going to repurpose it for something. And then this, just a couple different reindeers. 6 different reindeers. And then this chart, which comes with the buttons included. They're still in there. Which I think I just saw somebody stitching this on Stitch Mania. And then she also sent me Cross Stitch Christmas. The season for stitching. Better Homes and Gardens book. I just kind of quickly perused. I didn't like take a big long look, but there's some good ones in here. I'm just a hoarder, so it's mine. I also jumped off the deep end with everybody else and forgot to show this, but I have a Cross Stitch Christmas from Hirschner's. And everybody and their mother has done flip throughs of that, so check them out. Another funny story time. So I ordered my DMC 10 from Under the Sea Fabrics, or me please, order me one on Under the Sea Fabrics, and it didn't get here. It wasn't supposed to get here for a really long time. So I was like, oh, I want my fabrics because I was going to be stitching. I have the pattern for it. I bought it, the Winter Care Dried from Frosted Pumpkin, and I had heard that it was going to use some of the new thread colors in there. So I was like, well, if I want to start that on time, I need the right thread. So from a European site, I think it was so-and-so, I ordered a 10. Well, one, of course, it got bent up and busted out. Whatever. I wasn't going to cry real tears over it. It still had all the threads, and that's what I wanted. Well, I thought I had canceled my Under the Sea fabric order, but apparently I didn't. So when this showed up unbent, at least I was really happy I did. Well, I mean, it's a tiny dent, but whatever. I was really happy. So now I have 2. My husband was like, whatever. It's not like you won't use it. Oh, yeah. So, let's move on to month of the clubs of the month, whatever. First of all, I have joined Trio Threads 3L Threads Stash Builder. So I get Weeks Dye Works once a month. I get a shipment of Weeks Dye Works, which has me scratching my head right now because all I have in my bag is the B's. Did I already show you the A's? I may have. But we got Bark, Bayberry. Whoa, 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 whoa. There was a dog on TV. Sorry, everybody. She wakes up from dead sleep because of that. Ooh, she has no front teeth. She's not going to hurt anyone. Oh, God, it's Peter Rabbit. She hates talking animals. We got Baked Apple. Battleship. Banana Popsicle. Ooh, that's really hard to see. Basil, which at first I was like, there's purple, and then I remembered basil plants have purple flowers. If you ever let your basil grow too long, they'll have purple flowers. From someone with a black thumb. Yeah. Beachcomber. It's people in animal suits. Beehive. Baby's Breath. And Begonia. They were a little brighter because of the light, but I was calming my dog down. So. But I don't know where my A's went. Either I showed them to you already and put them away, or I put them somewhere else and completely forgot. But I've gotten 2 of those so far. 2 orders of those. I got my Color and Cotton. I don't know if any, yeah, most people have showed these. The Dove Gray, Petunia, Amethyst, Princess Blue, and Sherwood Forest, where my lovely Robin Hood comes from. So I got those lovely ones. Also from Ship's Manor, I got my, sorry, I gotta stretch. Oh, okay. Jeez Louise, earthquake. Just kidding. I got my February, thread of the month, which are just random colors. This one, let's see. Yeah, you can see the variegation better there. So I got those are my thread of the month from Ship's Manor. Luge is on. I was trying to find it. And let's go into my fabric of the month. Now, some of these aren't fabric of the month, so I forgot to take out my Under the Sea fabrics that aren't fabric of the month. So we're going to use the extra ones. Color and Cotton. Color Cascades. December fabric of the month. I like it. You always need some nice colors like this. And then I got some florists from Under the Sea Fabrics. Because she was trying to decide which of her colors from the past year to put into regular rotation, and to vote, you bought a piece of the fabric that you wanted in regular rotation. So I bought a piece of a Chloris, and it's just so beautiful. Also, the fabric, she was having like a, I think she was having, I don't remember why I bought these. But I got this piece. It's called Angelic. It's not, so it's way more, there's way like more pinks in there, but the sun is going down. I tried to start this an hour ago, and then my mom started doing dishes, and I was about to be like, stop doing my dishes so I can record a video. I was just going to sit there and be quiet. And then there's a piece of opalescent Hamlet. I'm thinking these were from an opalescent grab bag, because I believe I got an opalescent grab bag from her too. I really like this one. It's really pretty. It reminds me, texture-wise, of the one I got from Michelle. And then this one is called Looking Glass, which is purple and gray. You can kind of see it back there a little bit right there. But really pretty. I mean, I'm an opalescent lover. From Color and Cotton, I got my monthly colors. I got Cosmic Candy in 32 count Lugana, which is an amazing piece. And then I basically just have like a let her choose sort of thing. I put, I get one Ada and then one linen or Joblin, whatever. You just pick that and pick the color. So her other one she gave me was Leche. Nice little piece of Ada. I'm loving those. So my Fiberlicious from January is Woodland. I need to get the smaller. I go back to the smaller size. I don't need these big pieces. I meant to do it for one and then never told her to stop. But I should. I should be a good girl. We'll see. I got my Ship's Manor colors of the month. Well, okay, so his February fabric of the month. He always has a fabric of the month and a prim of the month. His fabric of the month was this one. And I like it. It's different, and I like it. But it's basically a blue version of one he has called Mummy Wraps. And I like this enough. And then when I saw Mummy Wraps, I decided to get that rather than the prim of the month. I got a piece of Mummy Wraps in Ada. And finally, she's the these, you guys. Finally, I got Under the Sea Winter Sunset. And this is amazing. It's so pretty. I'm so loving this. Loving this piece. So that is my final of the month of the club, of the month club. Oh, I forgot to say, I also picked up a diamond dots. I got a diamond dots painting. It's this, the butterfly. The blue butterflies are all like in the picture, and then I'm doing a diamond dot, the big butterfly. So we'll see how that works. I've been trying to try it, so I was just like, you know what? Just do it. So I got it off of Hirschner's. See the diamond area. So yeah, I got that. Let's see. Anything else? I just went to the chiropractor today, and he's going to be like, why did you sit down so weird? Nope. That is most of it. I'm just going to try and do a quick run through of what I got from Stitchy Box Christmas. Because I think I can do that. So I got a couple of patterns in my Stitchy Box Christmas, which I think are super cute. I also got some Holly Berry Classic Colorworks. It's not that bright of a red. It's much better. So I got some of that. Got some Christmas ribbon that says Merry Christmas on it. Got some Dinky Dyes Evergreen. That is so, oh my god, so soft, you guys. I got some beeswax, and it's shaped like a pine tree. Got some needles in one of these little test tubey thingies. What I normally use is I have one that has a magnet in it. That works really well. I really like that one. I got some exclusive Gast in a brown. That's really, actually, I think it's, oh, it's called Forgotten Gold. What the hell did they forget it in? Pile of poop? Just kidding. That was rude. I got 14 count raw linen Ada. You can never have too much Ada. You can. This is an R&R Reproductions fabric. It's a 32 count green tea linen. Oh, I got some twisted bugles, little icy whitey ones this time. They have like a little more of a rainbow gleam in person, but I can't get it to show that, so you're gonna just live with it. Some check seed beads in opaque gold. A little Christmas tree charm. Some opaque luster pearl beads. Some mistletoe from Fiberlicious. We know I love her fabric, but I don't have very many of her threads. These super adorable peppermint candy lampwork beads. And some nice silk finishing fabric. Gold sateen for finishing, my bad. And some silver lined peridot beads. Peridot. I saved all the papers, but they didn't stick with their respective items. Also some transparent gold luster cranberry beads. Some opaque white lust mint. I'm assuming lust means luster. So got buttons. Ooh, as I go, jeez Louise. Jeez Louise, you guys. Buttons. Just kidding, I'm not throwing them on my screen. They're just random buttons. Did not just do well on the luge, let me tell you that. Some jingle bells. Jingle bells. Oh, cute little star. Swarovski crystal star. And that one. Jingle bells. This is a little Santa charm. And then just some gold rope. Metallic trim. So that's all the stuff I got in my Christmas countdown box, which was, I loved opening one thing every day with my chocolate from my advent calendar. All right, guys, that was a lot, just about an hour. So we'll see. I was hoping to get to the every 2 weeks, but 1 month might be a better projection for me. I'm supposed to be going to London in the first week of March, but I might have to cancel that for personal reasons. So we'll see how I'm doing. We'll see what's going on. And I'm still planning on / hoping on going to StitchCon in June. So we'll see how that goes down. All right, guys, have fun stitching, because that's what I'm going to do. Basically, put all this in a bag and stitch till I have to make dinner tonight. All right, guys. Bye.